being stupid. But I'm making it home.
Sebastian just begins shaking his head and begins tisking like, that's an ill omen.
No, it's not an ill omen.
Tell that to all the rangers that died.
Well, in case
Keep
you
going.
haven't noticed, I didn't join the Rangers because I'm not keen on dying. But she walks forward. Welcome to your new home.
Ooh.
Ooh.
This place is sick,
Zoom
bro.
out. Ooh.
Do we come on the south side?
Chandeliers?
Or do we come in from the
Southside,
cave?
correct.
Okay.
No.
This made a
As
bartender.
you see, there are two doors. She holds her hand up to one of them, and you see a cold chill goes over it, freezing the area around it as it opens, and then does the same to the second. The first one you can force open, the second one you cannot. If you try to force open the second one, the first one locks, then you're sitting duck.
Yeah, I got locked in there. I tried, believe me.
Trapdoor chamber. Elegant. And again.
Hey, Rocket. Recruits are here. You see this gentleman over here in this brown suit of tech armor that appears to be sort of powered by this large pack of machinery on his back.
He looks.
As he looks over to y'all, oh, awesome. Hey, welcome to the hideout. Name's Rocket. I guess y'all don't have code names yet, huh?
Well, that's going to be Saturday. That's going to be Viper. She'll start pointing out the people that she heard.
That's not the rules. They have to not come up with one in 3 days.
Well, I think that's a dumb rule.
I assure you I had Viper well before I met any of you. Who's in charge here?
Okay. He just reaches out a hand. Pleasure to meet you, Viper.
He looks down at the arm and just begins trying to scan to see if he has some sort of gadget on his wrist or something. That
Oh,
isn't
he
a
certainly
UT.
does.
Like for blood.
I don't shake. Sorry, Rocket.
Oh, okay. Fist bump? Elbow? Bow? I don't know, whatever your custom is.
Think
Paku,
again.
He'll like look away and sigh and hold up a fist for a fist bump.
Hell yeah.
He fist bumps it, but he's not a very strong individual. Nice to meet you. So, in technicality, just so you know, we can use names in here, just not in the field. So, I go by Rocket, but my name's Nathaniel.
Lucian comes up and grabs his fist and starts shaking it. I am Lucian. Nice to meet you. I very much like your suit.
Oh, paper beats rock. Okay, you got me.
Please let me in. I inspect your suit. It looks amazing.
Oh, you want to see it? Oh, check this out. You're gonna love it.
Oh my god. this is
He
freaking
just taps something on his forearm, and you see energy, like air, start propulsing out the bottom as he lifts up into the air. Pretty cool, right? Designed it myself.
fun. This shit.
Starts taking out his fucking notebook and starts jotting things down that he notices.
Nerd.
What the?
Rocket, you want to check out a bunch of cursed pirate treasure?
Oh shit.
Oh,
look,
yeah,
we got
for
a
sure.
chest.
He sort of like descends back to the ground and lands.
Ooh.
Yeah, let's see it. I'll bring it over. Welcome to my lab, as much as it is.
It's better than Anika's lab. Cleaner.
Sorry.
Nice down these ways.
You see Ward come over here, and you do notice, just like you're seeing, that there are 3 rooms.
Yeah. There's like these dark.
Do I actually see into them or just like bend?
They bend.
Ah.
It looks like, as you've entered, let me sort of describe it. There's all sorts of collapse and rubble throughout the place, but the floor looks like it was once something special. Like it looks like it was crafted, but it's sort of crashed into the mountainside or the mountainside into it.
Architecture similar in any way to the wall at where they were trying out their T2s?
Very similar. Yeah, very similar.
The mysteries continue.
Anyways, that's Grim over there. Don't talk to him if you don't want to get attitude. Grim doesn't like people.
Understandable. Is he the quartermaster?
I
know
guess
the
you could
stuff around him.
call him that, but it's more of a bartender, if anything.
Watchman bartender.
She just leans forward. I think he just likes cleaning the counter to get some peace.
Valid.
Sebastian nods, and he's just like, you know what, Watchman Ward, I get it. We're surrounded by idiots.
Anyways, you can have one drink a day, no more, unless authorized. And that doesn't mean put it in a keg and count it as one. You get a mug, you fill the mug, that's it.
I tried-
beating around
Someone's
the fried
done
chicken
this.
roll.
I tried the keg. It doesn't work.
Anyways, let me see if the captain's in.
Thank you for showing your facilities with us.
That ass.
Yep. To the left of the bunks. You can sleep here if you're on watch. We're over here. It's not comfortable, but it's good enough. It's better than castle floor.
Castle floor.
This architecture is similar to that wall that you are near when you were training with your T2s.
Oh.
That's Katie.
He's.
Ah!
Uh-oh. Or should the beer be?
Floor
Oh.
props up against the wall.
Yeah, yeah. that's a very Flora move. He's got for food.
I start to create a new house.
Welcome back.
I think Jericho looks around, and does the architecture of this place seem similar to?
It absolutely does. It is clear that this was once a very renowned place. The architecture is quite fine, even as cracked as it is. Do any of you have
Mason tools?
Mason's tools? Yeah, that's the
Oh.
one.
I wish.
If not, history.
Only thieves and poisoners and cartographers.
History, eh? Do you add to history? I don't think you add to history.
Do I want to chance it? Yeah, I do. Yeah, okay, that's what I thought.
Live the legend.
Wow. Okay.
That's about what I expected.
Let's go. Huh!
Nice.
Took my luck.
I'm sorry.
I'll remember
Okay.
this when I go grab you. Your luck's gonna run
Okay.
out on the road trip.
So, I will describe to you what it is, and you describe to me how Bradford has came by that knowledge in his life.
Sure, okay.
The fine making of it looks like a very old castle, but the fact that it's shifted and broken in certain ways indicates that a lot of force was applied upon it, to where what you're seeing is just the remnants of what has survived from ruin. The finery is very old and dwarven make, which gives you an indication of why it was built into a mountain like it was. What is not clear particularly is the age, but given how just detailed the architecture is, it does seem like this is easily over 500 years old. So, how does Bradford know about ancient castles?
How does he know about ancient castles? So when we were doing the UT training, that wasn't exactly a castle, but it was dwarven make, correct? Because there were dwarves at the bottom of it.
Correct.
Part of me wants to say that probably looking at that might have been it. No. No, you wouldn't bring a kid into one of those things. What it is probably when he was growing up because his parents were the kind of like explorers, they go into like ruins and stuff. You wouldn't bring a kid into there, obviously, but maybe one of his parents was more artistically inclined and drew sketches to like show it off, like, oh, this is what the place looked like, this is that, this is the other. Ignore the horrifying monsters. So he's probably seen like detailed sketches of like this kind of stuff. That's
Okay, I like it. I think as you are recalling this, a bit of information comes back to you that you didn't remember till just now. Your mother would have told you about how in antiquity dragons actually used to destroy castles that fell to darkness. In the early on years of the fall, before insanity took the dragons' minds, they were siege weapons like no other. A place like this, that might have been its fate.
Okay.
As you look along the walls, you could see where some sort of thunderous dragon might have made this happen.
I think it's like this kind of floods to his mind, all the observations and the memories. He's kind of like almost like dazedly like spinning around in a circle. Not like rapidly, but like slowly as he's like looking like over here at this thing, over there at that thing, over there at that thing, kind of piecing together what this place would look like and what could have destroyed it. This is weird. What happened? Hey guys.
Something wrong, Grid.
Seraph, make me an athletics check.
He told you to show you back.
Steal the beer.
Can I do athletics or no? I mean acrobatics.
I'll say yes.
22.
That's
Didn't have
good.
disadvantage, unless you say.
I rolled 209.
Wait, what?
Did you mess up the
Roll the
stats?
number instead of.
Okay,
Go strong.
I was like, you rolled a 209? What do you mean?
go to leap over, and just as fast as you do, a massive hand grabs you and puts you on the other side of the bar stool. Back on the other side, clown. You know the rules.
Clear.
Respectable.
Still so serious all the time.
He looks over to you, Flora. What do you have?
Whatever you're pouring.
Takes a mug, pulls out a very thick lager. Dark as can be. How does Flora take her very, very strong lager?
Oh, you know,
On the rocks.
I feel like Flora is more of like a real cheap kind of ale sort of lady. I guess lager can be. So she's gonna do her best to seem unaffected.
Oh yeah, roll me a nice con save.
Well,
Ooh,
you tried.
you're like, it's good. It's good. Like me taking that shot earlier. Good stuff, right?
Yep,
Excellent.
like drinking a loaf of bread.
He just does a nod. What do you want, clown?
I'll take mine, shaken, not stir.
He slams the mug down on the table, and pushes it over to you.
Should drink it. It's your concert.
No, you're not getting drunk off one. That's the point. He doesn't hand you the stoutest of lager like he did the first time.
Okay.
As you
Oh, first
see
lad.
Lieutenant Ward come back, Captain will see you.
While she was gone, could we have been looking down at what they have here on this
Oh, absolutely.
war room table?
God dang lutely. They have 5 different points marked.
In a pentagram.
They have 1 marked with a red sign over which you, or with, sorry, like a red little marker over which you know as Sycusia, or not Sycusia, Lake Miri.
Yep.
You have another with a blue marker that is marked in a place that is noted as a dungeon. You have a third that is marked with a green marker. And it's on, well, for those of you who are there, it is marked Yurthak. And then you see a fourth one marked with a yellow marker. And it is labeled as Malfisto.
Ooh, that's fun.
Like the Lord.
Not Mephisto, Malfisto.
Ah,
Mal. Not devil.
very similar.
Then you see a fifth symbol. And perhaps the most dangerous one, with a black marker and an area circled. You see Bone Collector.
Mm-hmm.
There, yep.
You put the question mark. I did say that question mark, didn't I?
Yellow?
I was a server. Listen,
God.
you know me. I got my crackhead theories. All right, I gotta be sure.
I just had a little bit to drink.
Okay, fine. I'll strike through the. There you go. It's still there, but struck through.
Oh, it's muted. That circle for the bone collector. Are we still in that circle, or is that towards the south?
Yeah, is there a we are here?
Oh yeah,
I
true.
doubt they would mark on there where their location is in case someone else happens to get this. Can we triangulate where we are from running through sites? So,
Okay,
Bone
let's
collector
see.
was down here.
So we're in the mist. Well, these clouds are indicative of where mist sits. I'm assuming it's just generally mist area.
You are somewhere in this area.
Yeah, we booked it 30 fucking miles. Oh, somewhere in that area. Okay. And the bone collector is like maybe not centered on this, but like
I think we're here. I think we're
I'm feeling
here.
there,
That
actually.
sounds right.
But that's in the water.
You know what? If we hung up
So
with the crabs, it would
this is-
take us over there.
Yeah, the water.
This is the area that you see marked. Actually, I could just mark them all on here, can't I?
Actually, that wouldn't be a bad idea. It would be much appreciated.
So the first one was a red mark. No, it's okay.
Let's see.
Lake Miri is what, about there?
Okay. You know what? I have this nice marker right here.
Ooh.
All right, while you're doing that, let me just.
Don't write on your screen.
Can you
Yeah,
change
same,
the color
I'll
of
be
said
right
marker?
I can.
Ooh. That's kind of greenish. In the mist green, right? Yeah, it is green. Perfect.
Yeah, this seems like a good 5. It's going to take me a minute to do this. Oh, that's purple.
I have returned.
I'm also back. Oh, do we just take a 5-minute break?
Yeah, it was a good time. It was going to take me a couple minutes to do that anyways.
Oh, perfect.
All right, those aren't exactly the greatest colors. I can also put a name on them too.
No. We got yellow, green, red, purple. I guess that's supposed to be black or blue, probably.
It looks like dried mustard on the map.
You know what? I
Technically
don't,
yellow.
I don't need this.
No. Spicy
Session's over
mustard
for today.
is like kind of orangey yellow.
Like Dijon.
Yeah, that's good shit.
Ooh, that'd be a good code name. Call sign. Dijon.
Spicy
Dijon.
mustard. Oh,
Spicy mustard.
I mean, technically, yes, that is what Dijon is. So,
Oh, so I'm gonna. Stick
how do you
with
pronounce
Saturday.
it? Dijon? Dijon?
Dijon.
Dijon?
Dijon.
I call
There's another guy who walks in here. It's like, hi, I'm Taheen. Nice to meet you.
There you go.
So-
And the black,
Oh god.
that is the bone collector's range.
He's got a
Sheesh.
big chunk, and we somehow dodged him
But-
last time.
That's what I was wondering. Like, he has to be a recent occurrence, or else I feel like we would have spotted him.
Ah, that is the thing.
We were in winter.
mm,
Now we're in spring. We're non-winter now. Okay, I get it.
Mhm.
So I'm gonna stick with Saturday, but oh fuck, what was I gonna say?
I mean, you're introduced to Saturday, so
Yeah, but what if I had picked cornbread soup instead?
No.
that's way too long.
They
Cornbread
call me cornbread.
We'll call you corny.
Mephisto, Boogeyman.
they call me chef.
It's a good movie.
Nah, that's
Tree fitting.
Oh, so okay, so Boogeyman is for the Lake Miri spot.
yeah.
Correct.
Okay,
Oh
gotcha.
man.
Okay, I did my notes on. Boogeyman.
The boogie.
So,
Alright.
we're-
Are we all back?
I think
Um,
maybe.
Katie?
Yeah, sorry.
Okay.
You're all here.
I'll hear about some.
So, do y'all all go to meet the captain as instructed?
Yep.
I'll go to watch, at least.
Oh gosh. Scroll down.
You head down this winding path to see as the air gets cooler here, and a brief bit of mist is even seen below. This broken, narrow path filled with what used to be walls that have broken and shattered and fallen into the crevices on the side that seems to be some 100 or so feet down beneath. Several large outcropping like spires of massive stalagmites appear all around you as you see this winding path that heads out like a peninsula overneath it. You see several things. First, you see sort of a windmill-like implement put in here that seems to be working some machinery. You see a large table, a forge, as well as many other different artificer-like implements. As you enter, you see this fairly average size man covered in, what's the best way to say it? A very unpolished armor that is well fitted to his somewhat thinner frame. It is a grayish matte color with a long blue cloak that fades over top of this loose fitting hood. As he turns around, you see what is almost like a cloth mask with a large respirator on the front of it. As he walks over to the middle of the room to the table to greet you, putting down whatever implement he was working on. He sees you all approaching and simply says, "Come."
Salute him.
Salute.
He slowly and methodically, in a measured approach, salutes and returns. "You may be at ease. I am Captain Corvallis, code name Solstice." He looks at all of you. "I am glad to have you here. I was told you would be arriving today. How did you find the trip up?"
We got into a fight with some crates who started running from a big bloke with a bunch of bones on him.
So an average Tuesday.
I assume you know who I'm talking about.
He just looks at you. Bradford, as you make your quip for a long second before returning to a neutral gaze. "When you were assigned here, I was given a set of instructions.
All right.
I was told you have a special task ahead of you. One that you will be needed for. As such, it would be a benefit to the Watch if I were to keep you on safe duty."
But won't.
He turns around and takes a step this way, and this whole time after he salutes, you see his hands are clasped behind his back. As he looks away, he just pauses for a second. "Am I boring you?"
Did you say it to anyone in particular?
As you look around, you see Lucian dozing off.
Oh.
No, sir.
Little guy's just exhausted from having the whole house all the way up here.
Would you
nods.
like me to stop introducing you to your assignment?
No, sir. Carry on.
I was instructed to put you on light duty to make sure you returned come winter. You will be facing Captain Diana's troops in an exhibition match. Is that correct?
So you've been told, but if you don't mind me asking, Captain, who told you we should be put on light duty?
That is above your station. But understand it came from very high.
Hmm.
You see, when a noble's interests are at hand, we shift our focus on what is important. If I am to put you on light duty, you will return in that exhibition and you will lose.
Won't be a good show for anyone, sir.
We'd be out to practice.
He turns around in a quick 180 and takes a few measured steps over here before picking up one of these scrolls, walking over and handing it to you, Sebastian.
Takes it, looks at it, opens it, reads it.
He walks back over here as you read off a note that details the first round of scouting from the Rangers this year. What it notes is a A-class Type 3. Codename Bone Collector. The Rangers have noted that this is a very adaptive creature, as it's able to assimilate biomass onto itself and adapt abilities.
Nope.
What about weaknesses?
It does not note any weaknesses, only what it has done so far.
Allow me to rephrase.
The report
If it
you
adapts
get,
something that is weak to something, does it take the weaknesses with it?
the report does not say. It has not been engaged.
Sebastian knows where we're starting. But it might get shot down.
The
Wasn't
report
safe.
you got was of a 6-foot tall creature.
Oh.
It was like
10.
10 feet when we saw it.
Yeah, it's a
Correct.
large. Yeah.
So it
I
grows
don't
big.
like that.
The bigger they are, the harder they fall. Okay. What else has it got?
That is the only thing he hands you. It does say other thing about its sort of patterns it's taken, but that is the note he hands you. Do you understand the significance of what I have handed you, Ranger Sebastian?
Fully, Captain Cavalis.
I have been told that it would be best if you returned. Sure. Whatever. But I do not intend to do that. If you die, then you die. But I cannot make you follow my plan. It is above my station. So I ask you, do you want to go back and win, or are you content with losing?
This guy's
Losing this instance is being put on light duty and doing nothing. Playing on
and
easy
going
trigger.
back and losing in the
Yeah.
big challenge thing.
I assure you, Captain Diana will make sure her blood cloaks are well trained.
Oh, darn did it. Victory or death, kitten. That's why I'm here. What say the rest of you?
Light duty doesn't sound very interesting or very beneficial. They'll just leave it at that.
Lucian, Flora, speak up.
I'd wake up in one case.